The Toronto Blue Jays offseason is well underway, and up until this point, well, they've done nothing. Now, of course, that isn't for lack of trying, right? Ross Atkins has been very busy and came extremely close to locking down the biggest free agent in MLB history. Close is sadly not good enough, though, and considering the New York Yankees have already traded for Juan Soto, the Toronto Blue Jays, they've got to do something if they want to keep up. Recent reports have come out that the Jays still want to do something big, and the free agent that they're meeting with in a few days is just about as big as it gets. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going to be talking about how the Toronto Blue Jays are meeting with Yoshinobu Yamamoto and discuss how likely or unlikely the prospect of signing him actually is and whether or not it's even a good idea. Before we do, I encourage you guys to hit the like and smash the subscribe button if you enjoy Toronto Blue Jays content and discussion. Alright folks, let's get into it. So Yoshinobu Yamamoto, by many people's evaluation, is the best remaining free agent on the board, and it's for good reason. The guy is an absolute beast, and through 7 years in the Japanese league, posted a 1.72 ERA with a 0.915 whip. Just absolute dominance. The Jays have very clearly taken notice and have actually set up a meeting with him very soon. MLB Deadline News says the Red Sox and Blue Jays are among the teams expected to meet with international free agent starting pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto per Feinsan. You also had MLB trade rumors come out and say the Blue Jays, after missing out on Shohei Ohtani, figure to have both the motivation and money to pursue a significant upgrade or upgrades to other areas of their roster. Yamamoto obviously wouldn't impact the 2024 lineup like signing Ohtani would have, but installing him into a rotation that also features Kevin Gausman, Jose Barrios, and Chris Bassett would make for a formidable top four. And there is no denying, folks, that having this guy on your team would absolutely be a huge boost. In fact, I might go so far to say that if the Toronto Blue Jays were to sign this guy and they put him in that starting rotation, then honestly, folks, for 2024, the Toronto Blue Jays might have the best pitching in the entire MLB. And as we know, pitching wins championships. So it's certainly exciting to hear that the Blue Jays are in the mix for him and that they're going to be meeting with him very soon, but they're not the only ones. Reports have come out that the Dodgers, Giants, Mets, Yankees, and two mystery teams are all interested in Yamamoto. It should also be noted that the Yankees have already met with this guy and apparently felt really good about it. Yeah, the competition to get this guy, it's real. So the actual likelihood of the Jays going out and getting Yamamoto, in my opinion, is pretty unlikely, and if they were to do it, then they'd have to way overpay to outbid all of those teams, which of course then begs the question, is it even a good idea? The Jays already have a ton of money locked up in the pitching staff with Gausman and Bassett and Barrios, and even though having this guy would be absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion, you're kind of ignoring the biggest problem with this team, the hitting.
Whoa, time for your daily Betway breather. A quick reminder that the best place to bet is on Betway. Must be 19 years of age or older to play. In collaboration with iGaming Ontario, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content.
The big area for concern for the Jays last year was undoubtedly the hitting, and considering they currently don't have Matt Chapman and Brandon Belt and Whit Merrifield, right? Like, you have a lot of holes that you have to fill there, and you need to get better from last year. MLB Trade Rumors also makes a very good point when they say both teams can likely fit a massive commitment to Yamamoto onto the long-term books without significant issue. Doing so for the Jays would raise further questions about the team's ability and or desire to extend cornerstones Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but those questions will exist in some regard anyway, as both are now 2 years from free agency and still going year to year in arbitration. Ultimately, guys, what it boils down to for me is, if signing Yamamoto is going to stop you from getting either Bo or Vlad, or stop you from going out and fixing the hitting this year, right? Like going out and signing a bat, then I think you have to let it pass. He is absolutely a great player, and I have no doubt that he's going to be incredible in the MLB, but unless you can get him at a discount, then I think for the Toronto Blue Jays, you need to be taking that money and you need to be investing it in the hitting. But folks, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, go Jays go!